Hello.
Hello.
Welcome into this week's edition of Focus on Film. We are excited to talk to you and tell you about all the amazing stuff that's coming out.
So excited to tell you guys about stuff.
Yeah. Yep.
Yep.
We'll get right into the
So
box.
let's tell them about some stuff.
Yeah, we'll tell you. We'll get right into the box office. First of all, number 5 is Saw 3D. Number 4 is Red. Number 3 is For Colored Girls. Number 2 is Due Date. And number 1 is Megamind.
Yay.
Yay.
Megamind.
The Will Ferrell movie. He finally had a hit.
Yeah. Well, he's had hits, but it's been a while, so.
It has been.
So, yeah, good for him.
Yeah.
His voice had a hit, really.
Yeah.
And the animators.
And Brad Pitt, I'm sure, probably had a little bit to do with it.
A little bit.
A little bit. Even though it was only his voice and not his looks, which is
That's
something
true.
new for him, I think.
It's usually the other way around.
Yeah, a little bit. So, were you excited about any of these movies?
I talked about Red last time. That's awesome. If you haven't seen it, go see it.
Which I still haven't.
Yeah, you need to. Shame
I
on you
know.
for not seeing it yet.
I know.
Saw 3D, haven't seen it yet. I recently just watched, I think it's 6, was the one last year. Yeah, the Saw 3D is 7, so I just saw 6, and now I'm excited to see 3D, so I'm going to do that sometime.
Adam, our director, watched it last night.
What did you think about it?
I think, well, pretty much he said it was kind of a letdown for the most part, but in
Really?
the last 10 minutes kind of changed your thoughts on it, your views. So I think overall he liked it.
Okay.
But yeah. Due Date we are
We're going
reviewing.
to talk about that.
Megamind, probably won't see
I'm not
this.
excited about it.
No, I'm not excited
really.
about it either. Carla, our camera person, has given us
I
the
know.
what are you talking about kind of
We were going to
thing,
have
but
someone on to talk about Megamind, but they unfortunately
she unfortunately had homework and
Homework.
couldn't make it. So,
couldn't. Homework is important.
but
So.
Carla, thumbs up or thumbs down? Thumbs up.
Thumbs
2
up.
thumbs up she's giving us.
Alright,
Okay.
so if I ever get like a day where there's just nothing else to do, I might go see it before it's out of theaters.
Yeah. I might rent it. But that's usually what I do for animated films.
Yeah.
Or I say I do
You
anyway.
can take the like, is it cousins or nephew?
Niece
Yep.
and nephew, yeah,
niece and
I can
nephew.
take them. So anyway, opening this week, we've got Unstoppable, Morning Glory, Skyline, Tiny Furniture, Cool It, and Client 9, The Rise and Fall of Elliot Spitzer.
I haven't heard of that one.
It is basically a true story. It's
It's basically true.
It's basically true. Well, it's an in-depth look at the rise and fall of New York Governor Elliot Spitzer.
Oh, okay.
And apparently there was, big scandals and everything.
So if you're into scandals,
Yeah.
this one might be for you.
If you're into watching E,
Yeah.
the channel, then
Yeah,
you might like this movie.
I'm not into that sort of thing.
Me neither.
I'll wait and see where it's gonna go. Unstoppable, though, I am excited for
I
Unstoppable.
can't decide if I'm excited for it or not. Like, the first trailer I saw, I thought, no. It's like phone booth, but in a train.
There was a movie, and it's not like super old, but it is an older movie, Atomic Train.
Mm-hmm.
It's sort of similar, so I'm interested. I do want to watch this, but I wonder if they pulled a lot of stuff from that film, and I want to see like how it's different.
I just want to see if Samuel L. Jackson shows up with snakes on a train.
Snakes on a train. That's the big twist at the end.
Yeah. Don't tell anyone.
Don't tell anyone.
But it's got Denzel Washington and Chris Pine in it. Chris
And I
Pine's
love-
the guy from Star Trek. I'm
Yes, he
sure
is.
everyone knows who Denzel Washington is. So
If you don't, then go
crawl
Google
out from
Denzel
under that
Washington.
rock that you've been
Yeah.
living under. Morning Glory is the one I'm excited about. This is Rachel McAdams, Harrison Ford, and Diane Keaton. Basically, she is a producer, and they've given her the job of trying to boost ratings for this morning show that Harrison Ford and Diane Keaton are the hosts of, and apparently there's fights and everything between them. I think it's going to be
Yeah.
pretty funny.
I think it'll be a really well-made movie. I think it'll be really funny. I think it'll be everything that you expect when you go see it. But Harrison Ford's disappointed me a little bit. I know. He's.
We talked about this before we started rolling, and I came close to being physically violent with him.
Okay, Harrison Ford, amazing actor, great guy, everything. but when I see him in a trailer, it doesn't really just make me instantly excited to see that movie anymore.
He's like probably my favorite actor, so that really hurts me.
Probably.
He's one of my favorite actors, very high up on the list. So yeah, that hurts. That hurts me in my heart place. Okay, so Skyline, not looking forward to this.
Skyline.
It's an alien invasion movie. Basically, they pull you in if you see them. They like hypnotize you and take you up and.
Why do they need to hypnotize you if they can just suck you
that's
up with
what
their
I'm
gravity
wondering.
beam?
And then there's a group of people who are trying to fight it.
How do you fight what you can't look at?
It doesn't look interesting to me. It's supposed
like,
to be like this huge, big budget movie and the big blockbuster and everything, but I don't. Not feeling it.
It looks like it's going to be crappy.
Yeah.
Like it looks like they're trying to put a lot of just really CGI effects and like actiony stuff in the trailer, but I think it's just not going to be good.
I saw the teaser trailer like back in the summer, and I was really excited about it. Yeah.
That one visual
right.
that they show.
Because it was just people being sucked up into a UFO.
But that is not
that is not the story.
That is like 1 second of the whole movie.
Exactly.
So
yeah, I'm not really looking forward to that. The rest of these are basically, Tiny Furniture is a independent film.
Which I like.
I like some of them. It just depends. But some of them I think try to be too artsy, I think.
Can you be too artsy?
I think so. Yeah, I think so. But it's a recent college grad who returns home while she tries to figure out what to do with her life.
Kind of sounds like me right now.
Yeah, so you might like this.
Maybe. But it might just make me sad a little.
Maybe. So that's that one. And
and Cool It.
Cool It is a documentary about basically global warming. Aren't there enough of these already?
Did Al Gore have anything to do with this one?
I don't think so. It's supposed to be an alternative approach to dealing with global warming. I didn't watch Al Gore's movie,
either.
So I can't, the title's not coming to me right now. But anyway, go look you can look it up.
What was it? An Unfortunate Truth or
something like that.
Something like that.
Anyway.
Whatever.
We've already discussed Client 9. Coming soon, Harry Potter and the Deathly Hallows Part 1.
Part 1, not in 3D.
Right.
Because they didn't have time to finish it.
The Next 3 Days, Made in Dagenham, Tangled, and Burlesque. And I hope I didn't just destroy the name of that. Dagenham. I'm sure you all know by now, I am incredibly excited for Harry Potter.
Me too. I'm not the biggest Harry Potter fan, but I'm surprisingly really excited for this.
Now you were talking about it's no longer in 3D. What were you talking about?
Well, they didn't shoot it in 3D, and they were trying to do that post-production or whatever. And unfortunately, they've run out of time. They don't think they'll have enough time to make it look as good as they want it to by the time it's in theaters. So they've decided, you know what, no 3D. We're just going to do Part 1 2D.
Yeah.
And then Part 2 will be 3D.
Which,
hopefully.
Part 2 they're saying is going to be in 3D. They've got more time with that. It doesn't come out till the summer of next year. Mm-hmm. And Part 1, I'm kind of glad they made the decision to scrap the 3D. If it wasn't going to be good enough, I didn't want to watch it in 3D.
Yeah, I think they made the best decision. They did what they had to do, but I'm a little disappointed because they were advertising in 3D,
right.
And
right.
I'm a huge 3D fan when it's done right, and unfortunately, this wasn't going to be done right. So.
Well, they were doing the 3D exactly how they did Clash of the Titans, and as I've heard, that one did not come out well.
I didn't see it in 3D, so I can't really comment. I saw it in 2D. But.
So I'm kind of glad that they made that decision. The others, you were excited about Tangled, so we'll talk a little bit about that.
Yeah, it's a new Disney movie. It's sort of like, I guess, a new spin on the Rapunzel tale or whatever. Usually, like, Disney movies, now that I'm older, I'm just not interested. But this one, the trailer was really funny, so I think it'll be really good.
So like you said, it's about Rapunzel.
Yeah, and it's the prince or whoever rescues her, and then they go on this adventure, and so I mean, it's basically every other Disney movie. But,
yeah.
This one looks like it'll be really good. So.
Okay. The only other thing I want to mention just really quick is Burlesque. That's Christina Aguilera is in that. I didn't know she had any acting chops. She's a singer from like early 2000s, late 90s. She was on the Mickey Mouse Club
Not
at one
ringing any
point.
bells,
Yeah,
I don't know.
I know. She kind of disappeared after she had a child. She became a mother and was doing her motherly duties. So anyway, so I'm not really interested in this. I just thought it was kind of interesting that she's turned to acting now. New to DVD and Blu-ray, Grown Ups, Scott Pilgrim versus the World.
Already.
Yeah. Charlie St. Cloud, Doctor Who Season 5, if you're a fan of the show, and Ramona and Beezus. Now, we're actually going to go in depth and talk about three of these that came out, but I never saw Ramona and Beezus.
Didn't either.
I heard from a lot of people, parents, that it's a very good family movie. It's one that you can watch with the whole family, and actually the adults will enjoy it and the kids will enjoy it.
And there's not too many of those these
Right.
days, so it's good to see one of those come on.
Yeah, so, and I even heard this from a male, so he even liked it. He said it was a great movie for him and his kids. So we'll get right into our reviews. We're going to review Due Date.
Due Date.
It was amazing.
It's about time. Finally arrived. Yes,
Yeah.
It is awesome.
Robert Downey Jr. and Zach Galifianakis, directed by the same guy who did The Hangover. Did not write this down in my notes, and it just left me. I knew that would happen. But anyway, so it's the same director as The Hangover, and he always makes cameos in his movies.
You can really tell that it's the same director. There's a lot of similarities between this and The Hangover.
I think it's equally as funny. It's not a kid's movie by any means.
No.
I saw kids in the theater when I went to see it, and I just completely think that's crazy, but there were in mine. And it's not a kid's movie.
Don't take your kids.
Yeah, don't take your kids.
Leave them
but
at
it
home.
is extremely funny if you are of age to go and see this movie.
Yeah. I think, too, just kids won't be as interested because a lot of the jokes are really mature, and so it'll just go over their head anyway.
Yeah. So it's basically Robert Downey Jr. is an expectant father. He's a first-time father. Through a series of unfortunate events, him and Zach Galifianakis meet. Zach Galifianakis is an actor trying to get to L.A. to become an actor. So he's not an actor yet. And they have to do a road trip across the country. I've heard a lot of people compare this to Planes, Trains, and Automobiles.
I mean,
I guess it's
sort of like if you took the premise of Trains, Planes, and Automobiles and then just put The Hangover all over it.
Yeah, yeah. I just think this is more of an adult comedy, I thought it was very well done. A lot of people are nitpicking about certain things in the movie, but it's a movie, people. Don't take it serious.
You'll have such a good time in it that you'll forgive any nitpicky things.
Yeah. Okay, really quick because we're running out of time. I completely two thumbs up for this. Scott Pilgrim, Grown Ups, Charlie St. Cloud all came out on DVD. Out of the two of these, Scott Pilgrim, my favorite.
I haven't seen it.
Out of the three.
I was really disappointed that I missed it when it was in theaters, so now I'm excited that it's out on DVD already, which was fast.
Right.
So now I can go pick it up and watch it.
They've got a ton of extra features, way too many for me to name right here in this minute that we have left of the show, but I think they're probably worth picking up and buying on Blu-ray. DVD if you don't have Blu-ray, but Blu-ray is got the most extras, of course. So that's about it for our review here on Focus on Film.
If you have any comments or questions, send us an email.
Yep, email's on the bottom of the screen right there.
Sorry.
It's okay. So thank you for watching, and we will send it back to the studio with Carla and Tom.